Chapter 207 Crystal Hotpot. Xue Fanxin climbed over the wall and returned to her courtyard. Just as she jumped down, she was blocked by a young man. Although Fuyun had never seen the young man, he did not look like an assassin. Furthermore, his aura was very strong. She did not dare to act recklessly, only putting up her guard. Little Lei had appeared out of nowhere and looked at Xue Fanxin bitterly. "Girl, where have you been?" "I went out to play." Xue Fanxin looked at Little Lei's resentful expression and found it very cute. She wanted to pinch his cheeks but failed. "You're not allowed to pinch my face." Little Lei quickly dodged when he saw Xue Fanxin reach out her hand. Not only did he not like having his face pinched, but he was also afraid of being chopped up by a certain lord. He was clear about a certain lord's possessiveness. All males could not touch this idiot girl carelessly, or they would die miserably. "Forget it, I won't pinch you then." "Little Lei, why are you looking at me with a bitter expression?" Xue Fanxin retracted her hand and walked into the courtyard. She had only taken 2 steps when she saw the shocking scene in the courtyard and had no choice but to stop. Oh my god, where did so many rabbits come from? On the ground in her courtyard was a pile of rabbits, each one very fat. There were at least 30 rabbits here. "Little Lei, did you get these fat rabbits?" "I only found so many today," Little Lei admitted indirectly. Then, he put on a smile and said ingratiatingly, "Sister, I want to eat roasted rabbit meat. Roast them like last time, okay?" Ever since he had eaten this girl's roasted rabbit meat, he had fallen in love with it. He would be craving it if he did not eat it for a day. As a result, he especially ran to the forest outside the city and captured fat wild rabbits, hoping to eat enough. Xue Fanxin could not stand Little Lei's cute look. However, she knew that this guy was good at acting, so she did not fall for it. "I'm already full today, I'm not hungry, I'll roast the rabbit another day." "But I'm very hungry." "What has that got to do with me? Didn't you say that you wanted to treat me to a feast?" "I wasn't full last time, so it's not considered a feast." "You promised me that you wouldn't go back on your word." Xue Fanxin was shocked by Little Lei's words, but she had no words to retort. Although Little Lei had eaten most of the roasted rabbit, he definitely did not look full. She treated him to a feast but did not let him eat his fill. What kind of feast was that? She, Xue Fanxin, was a person who kept her word. Since she had promised the other party a feast, she would definitely fulfill it. However, Xue Fanxin pondered for a while, then took out the largest green crystal from the reverse spirit heaven wheel space. She placed it on the ground with difficulty and said with a smile, "Little Lei, as long as you help me turn this green crystal into a pot, I'll help you roast rabbit meat." "I don't know how to make a pot." Little Lei felt that Xue Fanxin was deliberately making things difficult for him and had a sour expression. "Actually, it's very simple. I'll give you a pot. You just have to carve this crystal into the shape of that pot. You can easily crush the green crystal. It shouldn't be difficult to carve it into a pot, right? After this green crystal is made into a pot, I'll treat you to Hotpot." Little Lei did not feel anything when he heard Xue Fanxin's nonsense. He was only interested in the last word, Hotpot. What's a hotpot? Is it a kind of pot? How can a pot be eaten? Hotpot is not a pot, but a type of dish with many specialties. If you make me a pot, not only will I treat you to roasted rabbit meat, but I'll also treat you to hotpot rabbit meat. How about that? Crystal hotpot, you haven't tried it, right? Hotpot rabbit meat, crystal hotpot? I'd add to be said that Little Lei was tempted by Xue Fanxin. He thought of the delicious roasted rabbit meat and the hotpot rabbit meat he had never seen before and swallowed hard. But he really did not know how to make pots. He did not know how to sculpt either.